I want to bring in Ambassador Daniel Fried. He is the former Assistant Secretary for State for Europe and a distinguished fellow at the Atlantic Council. Good to be speaking with you, Ambassador. So talk to us about the outlook for Ukraine. How does it look, especially the longer that this conflict lasts?
Ukraine, with American and European help, has done a magnificent job defending itself and pushing back the Russians. But now, because the Congress won't vote additional funds for Ukraine, they're in a not good place. There is no reason on God's green earth that the Congress should withhold additional assistance for Ukraine. It's a good way to blunt Putin's aggression. And the Ukrainians are not asking us to fight for them. They're asking us to help them fight for themselves. But the Ukrainians could succeed. They could hold the Russians off on land and hit Russian military targets deep in Russian-occupied Ukraine and do a pretty good job to put the Russians on the back foot by the summer if we give them the tools to do it.
Well, the West announced these new sanctions against Russia. They largely target companies that provide military support to the Kremlin. And you actually helped effort that starting back in 2014. But sanctions so far haven't deterred Russian aggression, both domestically and in terms of Ukraine. The White House actually has even acknowledged that this only slows them down. So how impactful do you expect this latest round of sanctions will actually be?
The administration put a lot of work into this sanctions package. It's a solid package of sanctions enforcement. It's not going to flip a switch and crash the Russian economy. Sanctions don't work like that. The trouble with sanctions is that in the short run, they're not going to work fast enough to help Ukraine. We have to give them the ammunition, the arms they need to defend themselves. But that doesn't mean sanctions don't work. We know from experience with economic pressure on the Soviet Union that this does work over time. The trouble is that's not time the Ukrainians have. Still, sanctions can work. How did the Soviet economy end up? Right?
Right. But let's also talk about NATO's eastern flank, because as we're talking about Russia's aggression persisting, even in spite of these sanctions, you have to think about U.S. troops stationed in Poland. What are your concerns for our NATO allies?
My concerns are the same as the concerns the Poles, Estonians, Finns, Lithuanians have for themselves. Putin will attack if he thinks he can get away with it. It's good that American troops are in Poland. German troops are in Lithuania, Canadians in Latvia, the British in Estonia. This is important. It means that Putin can't attack with impunity, but he will attack these countries if he thinks he can get away with it. There's been a lot of talk in the United States about the European countries being freeloaders. In fact, all the countries I mentioned on NATO's eastern flank are spending well over 2% of their GDP on the military. The Poles are up to nearly 4%. They're ready to fight. We should be ready to help them and not give Putin mixed signals or the sense that we're going to walk away and let a dictator commit more aggression in Europe.
All right.
Been there, done that.
Ambassador Daniel Fried, thank you.